Hello there everybody and welcome back to episode 3 of my tutorial series for the Scarlet Orchard biome. So we're heading into the storm of season 5 and that opens up the situation quite directly that we need to take care about the workers that we got. The Weaver has been just completed, and that is really some big piece of good news, as this means we can finally remove these materials out of the crude workstation, and we just have that. Good. So what's the matter here? I don't want to export any of these goods, so we're going to hold our feet still for the time being. I still have 4 workers though that I'd like to put to work somewhere. So there's a kiln now up and running. Now that is some piece of good news, isn't it? And let's see, the kiln will make up to 50 of these, and we are going to put in them lizards. And by the way, make the lizards extra happy. No, actually we're going to go for the production knob. Okay, so these guys can't really do much right now as there is no wood available, obviously. But that is okay. Ah, look at them. They're at least making some coal still. Nice. So there's no real need to increase the production speed even further, as we are currently taking in the material at a... we don't have any wood intake, so there's also no need in getting that stuff made. Okay, so I'm gonna put the second harpy into the Weaver's workshop as well. It is okay. This'll help us out so much to finally have them, the fabric here placed down properly. Okay, so this neighborhood here needs its modernizations, but we also need extra workers so badly. So what do we have here? Cooking steam. We gain food production speed for the water, empathy decisions lower hostility, gain reputation point, and whenever we sell goods worth 60 amber, but we slow down the gain of reputation. Well, this is... yeah, let's do this. I don't mind. We won't be winning via happiness as fast anymore. As a matter of fact, only a quarter as fast anymore. But to make up for this, we are now, well, winning the game by just selling stuff. That's what it boils down to. It's an excellent strategy. I love playing that. Come on, newcomers. Well, they're letting me down a bit. So we need woodcutters here really, really badly. So I want to set this up as fast as possible. And here go the new people. I'll pick the ones with pipes, as we still are lacking pipes for one particular workshop. And let's slap some woodcutters here into the duty as well, so we finally get some timber back. This is right now a bit of an issue, but, well... alright. We're out of fuel, so let's allow the usage of sea marrow for that time being. Or tell you what, it's now okay to use whatever, as we are producing coal now. Good. So, where will I make my last... my last steampunk engine go? It's a pretty difficult question for me. Let's see what we can draft here. A rain mill. We don't need that. A press. Does the press make... well, it does make oil out of grain, so that's something we could use. The bathhouse I'm not too interested in. The clan hall is just not too interesting either. bathhouses buffs are none that I'm looking to have. Yeah, the press. The press is really good as it yields extra fuel. That is just damn good. Okay, so let's finish that neighborhood here. So we got a necessity for 2 pieces of housing. So we can totally do this like that. There's still the matter of building another neighborhood somewhere else. But, well, one thing at a time. Okay, let's do this. So we have the second small hearth down. And of course my woodcutters will be not getting there fast enough, in my humble opinion, but whatever. So when's the next trader? It's 1 minute in. Wonderful. So, well, the press can have my next set of rain punk pipes, as this is just a very, very powerful building in general. It would make a good place for beavers to work at. Currently, we don't have any. Okay, population-wise, this place is full, so let's build the next hearth. We got more than enough housing back there, so I really don't need or want to put down more things here. So let's make that until we have 100 oil, and we just do that with the grain that we're earning passively. It's the best part about it. So we could export some more sea marrow. And no, I can't do this up until it hits 12. No. Whatever. We're still gonna do it. 1 builder is left, so I'd say that is totally okay. But I want the extra rewards here. So, Safur, we got so much money here. That is extremely good. So we need to resolve this. Well, let's see. That's the most costly part. So can we buy some tools from this fella? We can't. We could buy the pipes, but weren't that 22? Yes, so it's also not too realistic, isn't it? Ugh, well, it's very, very unfortunate. And so, any builder can carry plus 10 additional items, copper ore production, and mushroom production. So, well, that is somewhat interesting, but not interesting enough in my opinion. So we're just going to go and buy those planks. And while we're at it, well, all those luxury goods are just not interesting right now. Ugh. Well, I'm filling this up like that, as the barrels will be really useful for us as well. And heck, let's pick up some coats as well while we're at it. There we go. I'm not too happy about this trade, but it does at least give us the necessary material to work with there. Okay, so RPs go to the herbalist's camp, and, well, constructor's gonna construct, I guess. Okay, well, Safur, that was not really the coolest of all visits, but whatever. Big problems of this city. We don't have any supply of tools. We don't have nothing. That's really bothering me a lot. But we are capable of earning a lot of money because what we are producing in vast amounts. So, well, I really hope that this will get us somewhere. We'll be earning 40 amber this season. That's a lot. And my forager's camp is out of business. Sad. That also means we got more workers available. Not so sad. We are going to get ourselves that next human house down. And then let's see how overpopulated these neighborhoods are. This one has way too many. The problem about these houses is moving them costs a little bit of wood, so I want to be careful about that. Okay, but so far so good. The city is going so darned well. The only thing that I'm really bothered about is the fact that we are not currently excavating any further things here. But, well, I think it's been totally fine to let our woodcutters take it easy for a year. But I think we're going to open the next glade there as well. And I think in the year after, we might be even opening the Forbidden one, as this will reduce the hostility of the entire map by quite a lot. But, well, one thing at a time. So, Smoldering City has increased their prices officially, but I don't really notice much of that. So we're going to export a bit of that stuff to Mudskip. And that's that. So the aesthetics decorations will be done very soon too. And the next hearth is almost up. Excellent. So currently we have a lot of fuel. So yeah, I could have rebuilt that temple on the northern glade with ease. Alrighty, whatever. So we got a decaying food flower, but as a matter of fact, this is one of the most harmless ones. So let's get started with that right away. It'll yield a lot of fuel as a reward. It's pretty okay. So in the worst case scenario, we're going to import new foodstuffs in the next year. In the best case scenario, we will be not noticing it too much. Alright, so storm season is almost upon us. That means we got to unemploy the woodcutters any hot second. And obviously, yeah, reputation via trade up. There we go. That's what I expected at some point. So that is the point where I will re-roll. Dang it. I was so much hoping for something that can produce tools for us. But, oh, this is a horrible selection too. So, let's see. Is the Trapper's Camp at least good for something? No, it ain't. So, yeah, we're going to do this. There's the smithy. So that is not a building that produces bars for me yet, but it does produce the tools. And by now we have a few ingots already, and it's only going to be more from here. So we have a lot of money at our disposal. That means we can easily buy the ingots that we want, you see. Always been a great fan of solving my problems like this with money. Alright, we're going to move that one shelter over here. And yeah, even with unemploying all the woodcutters, the resolve went super low here as well, so oh dear. So that's one of the moments where we cannot do that much anymore. Ah, look at that. This one is going to crank out lots of money yet again. Sheesh. That is so much money. So here we're going to go for that big sea marrow export as well. We basically just need to survive long enough until the exports have saved us. The problem are the harpies. I really don't know why they are so darned unhappy Ah, they are hungry. So... why are those harpies hungry? Can somebody tell? I really don't know. So for some reasons, the harpies are hungrier than other factions. That's really bad for us. Ah, well. Ain't the end of the world if somebody leaves town. Truly not. I'm very confused about the hunger, though, as I didn't expect us to have any issues with the food. So, a harpy herbalist left. I'm gonna replace her. The extra blight rot cysts appearing are actually not bad. It's you would assume it would be bad, but it ain't. Alright, hunger is gone, but we see that the storm seasons are now kicking in harder than ever. On the other hand, we got so much impatience bonuses left that it ain't any issue whatsoever. So we can probably win the game with provision packs alone. Oh man, this is crazy. We're going to take it. I mean, let's call our man Old Farlif. We need materials quite badly. Alright, that thing is almost fulfilled as well. That's really excellent. And we need the newcomers. So, fair exchange will be completed with these two active routes, whatevers. And let's see, we can get ourselves 6 new workers here versus 7 new workers there. I'm taking the smaller package that yields me food again, as currently this is probably one of the biggest issues there. Hey Farlif. What up, my man? Ugh. Seriously? That's what you're selling? So, well, we're going to buy that stone production thingy, and what a disappointment. Ugh. Alright, we're going to buy this stuff. I mean, I am just so freaked out because I really want to finish my archaeological expedition, and they're not making it easy on me. So, well... but as you see here, we can pay with provision packs, and tell you what, as a matter of fact, I do. Maybe not that many. Let's do something like that. There we go. I mean, the good part about that is... whoop, this is all counting for the trade hub as well, if we're selling goods this way. So, is there anything remotely useful? I mean, seriously, I'm winning the game! And clay ain't bad. Just realized that clay ain't bad. Neither is stone. So let's buy them resources. And we are going to pay you with the goods of the land. So, I love Trade Up. This is absolutely one of my favorite bonuses that you can get. Alright, so we got 2 people here. We should definitely have a little bit more fuel at our hands. Whoopsie, wrong buttons. I just don't want timber to be used. That is highly unprofessional. Okay. So that thing here is resolved, and we can now put the woodcutters in duty. Brilliant. So we need Tell you what, we're going to make this with parts now. Whatever. I just want to get the ball rolling, as these are 2 entire reputation points that we'd be missing out otherwise. There we go. The remaining housing issues of this neighborhood here can be resolved by that remaining worker. No biggie. Hell yeah. This is progress. It might be quite wild how much pressure the storms exert on us. Let's see, maybe we can finally get something that gives... Oh yeah, the artisan. Let's do this. The artisan provides coats, and coats provide happiness, and happiness makes us resilient against the storm. It's a wonderful piece of logic. Yeah, so the amount of provision packs in this run is beyond good and evil. Never had anything like that. So, the smithy is now ready as well. So we can now create tools. Hell yeah. Oh, look at that. It's a lizard's job. So, that's going to be 2 more points of reputation just out of that. And we gain a location where we can produce sea marrow and copper, obviously. So, that's a huge win for us. So, reputation via trade hub again. I love this. It's such a fun way of winning. And here we're now going to double dip into that. We just bought the stone from the trader, and then we're now selling it away again for fresh reputation. Yeah. Okay, so the archaeological reconstruction will go into the storm season. And yeah, this is gonna hit town quite hard. So let's put the ladies here into the artisans. And they are allowed to make up to 100 pieces of coats. And there it is. The hostility is really, really high. I mean, it is also... We have almost no impatience this run. This is, to some degree... it ain't stormed yet. Oh, damn. I'm so stupid. Whoopsie. Never mind me. I somehow mistook the icons here. My bad. Anyways, so there's nothing horrible happened here. So next year, Forbidden Glade. This year, not necessary yet. So 4 more people necessary for that neighborhood, but as you see there, we couldn't even if we wanted. Brilliant. Okay. So the current strategy is as lame as it is effective. And let's see, in a couple of minutes I'll be calling in Zorg early as well. And you know, we want to spend that amber. It's best when it's spent. And with the storms currently, we should be really just pressing our advantage as hard as we can, in my humble opinion. But it's not as if that is any big issue here whatsoever. So, let's see. Food is a bit of a difficult topic still, so we're going to go that way. And we gain the cornerstone. Woodcutters' camps produce faster. I'm sold. That is just so good. Here we go. Since we got so much impatience ahead of time, it's really just getting us it's just really playing our cards accordingly. And let's put down another smelter here. And then our industry cycle is, as a matter of fact, complete. We extract copper from the trees. We can also build a mine if we'd wanted to. And yeah, that get us somewhere. Now, our man Zork has food in stockpiles. That's just what I was hoping for. And so we're just going to buy as much food as our Amber can possibly muster. There we go. And you see we're instantly gaining money again. So I'm trading here part of my herbs for that as well. And let's see. That flour looks tasty too. So let's do a bit of a trade for that as well. Let's see, what are we going to sell away? As a matter of fact, I'm going to use the ancient tablets here. Because I recently noticed that we're not really gaining that much out of it. There we go. What a way to win the game. So, none of these are currently interesting for me. Oh, well, let's keep that for now. None of these are currently interesting for me. Wow, that's looking sick. As we got already pretty much all we need. So, where are my woodcutters at? We don't need them here. So let's start chopping our way up to this one here. Holding down left control here, by the way, to stop me from opening up areas that I'd regret. And we're going to sell away some root. But here, basically, at this point, you can clearly see where things are headed. We can pretty much win the game out of what we're doing here already. So, here goes. Lizards make the smelters. And here, I'm using the full-on stormwater, as it is really that good. Okay. So this is going to be one hell of a storm. I bet that we'll have quite some trouble in surviving that one. As in, there will be people leaving town this storm, for sure. So what can we do with all the workers that we got available right now? I'd love to build a mine, but, well, as things are currently, we don't even have the parts for that, if I remember correctly. Now, so this situation is as good as it could be. I personally am quite relieved that it is that good. Don't get me wrong, it could be much worse. And we're going to expand our trade options here. And just keep selling stuff. So, yeah. Storm ain't long enough to bother the lizards, and if the humans are starting to get bothered, they're gonna get favored. And that will get them to the victory point. Speaking about victory, this game is pretty much won in its current situation. As we really just need to make a couple of sales still. And from these, not too many to begin with. So, yeah. I have a lot of idle hands here right now that's bothering me the most. But apart from that, the situation is really pretty easy. I think we're not going to lose a single harpy even. Nope. Not a single person lost. Brilliant. So, yeah, why not, now we're taking trade locks. Peasant supplies another time would be not wise. The extra trade route slot is right now just the perfect add-on to the madness that we're working with right now. So, I'll be picking something at this point that looks somewhat interesting. Let's take the distillery as it yields porridge. And we're going to take the tavern. The only building that I was really hoping for right now was the guild hall, as that would have been really a massive benefit for the city. But beyond that, yeah, well, the distillery can yield us some porridge if we'd wanted to. Newcomers! Oh yeah, the ones with the bars, of course. But all in all, we're now just waiting for the next traders to bring stuff to us. And I think that's pretty much it. Because we're going to be selling stuff in really, really huge amounts. So we're going to be calling in Sadua one more time. I got to work with that huge advantage that I got with the Queen's Impatience. This is our premium resource in this run, and would be unwise not to spend it. Alright, so let's see. What can we buy here? That is definitely what we're going to need here. So let's spend our money on that already. And as you see here, we're currently cranking in the victory points like that. So, yeah. We can now win via various ways. Oh dear, this is really ironic how we can just win by spending money now. Look at this. So we're just buying random things now. Because I just realized that we seriously just need to get ourselves a little bit further with all that, and we basically already won. So now we only need to set up decorations. So that's 9, and that's 12. And open up another stash, and we won that. So I think this is a good showcase about how gosh darn powerful the this one cornerstone is that allows you to just earn money by or earn reputation by just selling things. This is because that is really all we did this entire game long. We just kept selling things. It's nothing else. So we are a little bit low on amber right now, but in all honesty, I'm going to sell away just my last my last pieces of whatevers. We just need to convince Zorg that he gotta give it us to he gotta give that stuff to us, and there goes. So yeah. There you go, my friends. That's how you can win a game just with trading alone. Isn't it fascinating? I mean, I personally find this a little bit cheesy, in all honesty, because we're now winning in a very weird way, as you see there, but it works, and as long as it works, it does work. So, archaeology-wise, we could have done much more. I think you got the basic ideas. Personally, I love the Scarlet Orchard for the many various things that it allows you to do to win the game. There's plenty of wood, there's plenty of cool events there, and I really like it for what it is. So, leave me a comment, leave me your thumbs up, consider subscribing, and as usual, check out the description box. Plenty of links to check out. There's Discord, there's Twitch, where I stream on Fridays and Sundays in the evening hours of the Middle European time zone. And check out Patreon, PayPal, and Buy Me a Coffee, and my new YouTube channel membership system. If you'd be so kind, I'd be very delighted. And a big thanks to all the supporters out there. I really deeply appreciate what you're doing. You are so kind. I really want to say thanks. And I want to say thanks to you watching this video up until the very end. I deeply appreciate that. So, see you all in the next one. Bye bye.